Morning everyone, welcome to this session number 213. And well, today I will try to resolve this problem. It's a daily challenge and it's the number 539 and is the minimum time difference. I will share here in the chat. And the problem is this, it's the first time that I try to resolve. Yeah, okay. Minimum time difference. Given a list of 24 hours clock time points in this format that is HH MM format, return the minimum minutes difference between any 2 points, any two times of points in the list. The minimum difference minus. Okay. And for example, the first time you have a list with only 2 points, and the difference between 23 with 59 minutes to 0000, it's 1. Yeah, because basically is change the time to PM to AM, for example. But in this case, it's 24 hours. But this is the idea. Now, in the next example, appear 00, 29. The difference between this and this is 1. Yeah, because it's basically this. The difference between this and this. Okay, I need to check one thing, because the difference between this and this in this order, if the order is important, is basically 23 hours or 24 hours with 1 minute. And if it's in this way, basically it's 1. Okay, let me check only return 1. I want to check this case only for now. If the okay, the order is doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Now the constraints, the length of this list is at least 2, and this is the maximum, and all the hours here is in this format. Okay, this is the acceptance rate and which companies are asking this question. Okay. Well, the first point that we need to do, I think that we can sort these values, but yeah, because for example, if we sort these values, basically appear 0, 0, 0, 0, and 23 with 59 minutes. But what happens when you have, for example, more cases like this, for example, like this and this? I want to increase this. Come on. Okay, whatever. Now here, for example, yeah, for example, if we have this array sorted, we need to check this with this, this with this, and this with this. But in any moment, the minimum difference, well, in this case is this, but you imagine that here is, I don't know, yeah, for example, the difference between this and this is 12, well, in hours obviously, and it's multiplied for 16, that is the minus. Now the difference between this and this is 1 hour, and the difference between this and this is 10 hours, more or less. But here the minimum difference, if we sort the elements, is basically this with this, that is 1 hour, but this is wrong because it's this with this. I think that maybe could work if we check the first position with the last position. Yeah, apply this operation, but one more. Sorry, my cat. Yeah, now how can I sort these values? Mm, which I am thinking that it's 24 hours. I can convert this time in minutes, starting in, for example, 0. That means that this, when yeah, I think that we can convert these dates in minutes and get the difference between them. Now, yeah, because for example, in this case, let me explain with this, and with this, yeah. Now here basically is how many minutes we have here, 0. So yeah. Now here, how many minutes? We don't have any minutes, but we have hours, means that is okay, in this case is multiply this for this, and this is 700. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, now this is basically very similar, but this and this is plus 16 is this, and here, okay, this is more complicated because no, is 16 is 23 plus this, it's equal yeah, this. Okay, and basically is get the difference between this and this, between this and this, and between this and this, and for the last is the difference between this and this, but only considering the case when is this case Mm. Mm. Here I need to do the calculus of this because it's count this until the 0 and next to is start counting since 0. Or calculate like the difference between 0 could have this value, yeah, between this or this, and in this way basically the difference is only 1. Okay, now for the complex here is how get these numbers. Okay, we know that all the time, yeah, we can parse this, and this as a number because always is the same, and this multiply. Yeah, I think that I have the general idea here. Let's okay, here, perfect. Now here, okay, it's a list of this. Now integer list. Come on. No, even it's not necessary the list. It's enough only with set the first value and only check with the last because it's the only case that happened this. Start, it's equal 0. Yeah, and integer last, it's equal. No, but in this case it's wrong because here is sort. I think that I can convert first and next to sort and apply this operation over them. Yeah. No, let me check. Delete this. In this case is a list of integer list, it's equal new array list. Yeah, and the next is that for no, here is arrays dot sort list. Yeah, and I think that this list should be a global variable. Okay, now we have this. Now here is field list, and in this field list receive the time point. No, even it's not necessary. And here is private void field list and receive these numbers. Yeah, and next to is a for string time points. Yeah, and here is translate this and is integer result, it's equal 0, and here is we know that it's 5 elements. The first is result plus equal, and in this case is the time, and here is string digits to int. It's string integer value of I think that is better this, but what is the difference? The method of return string primitive integer is just contain value integer with so return one. In the value of what? Return string object you look at Java container return object. I think that with this is okay. And here is this and the substring between time dot substring starting in the position 0, 1, 2, 3 and ending in the time dot length 4, 5. Yeah, the first is include and the last is exclude. Yeah, with this we have this. Now the next that is another but is for the hours. Maybe the first is for the no, this is wrong. 0, 1, this is 4 0, 1, 2, 3 now, and this is 2. Yeah, but this is multiplied for 16, that is the hours, and this is the minutes. Okay, and here is list.add result. Yeah, and we sort here, and now is for each or iterate over all the elements, trying to get the minimum difference in minutes. Integer min diff it's equal integer dot max value. Yeah, and here basically and here is integer t list. Yeah, and here is min diff it's equal mat.min between min diff and this list with the previous. Now no, I think that integer I it's equal 0, and while I it's min2 list dot size I plus plus, and here is we need to start with the first. Yeah, for comparing the previous. Compare the previous with the current. List.get in the index I less 1 less list.get I and this using the mat ADS for the absolute value. Yeah, and that's it. Now here we should consider where is zeros. Yeah, because in this case, for example, works, but the problem is where appear the zeros. In this case, when appear the zeros, here I need to validate who know where is 0, 0 here, because the number 18 argon who know where this time appear here, because we need to handle this special case. I think that is the only the only time in minutes that is less than 16. 16, sorry. Yeah. For example, if list.size list.get in the index, yeah, here yeah, I need to handle these cases. This is the default case where any of both times it's different to this, because the problem is this. Yeah, here only for resume the current code is that we have this list with these times in a string, and we should get the minimum difference between any two elements in the list. My idea is convert these times in minutes, starting in 0. 0 minus means that this. For example, this is basically 23 multiplied for 16 plus 59, and this is the number in minutes. Okay, now having this list and sort after sort this list is basically compare this with this, this with this, yeah, the current with the next, or the previous with the current, the previous with the current, whatever, and it's okay, this works. But when happen these cases, for example here, for example, I have this, yeah, and it's sorted. This is sorted, and the difference between this and this is basically this, yeah, because it's 0 and this is, the difference is 720. The difference between this and this is 60. The difference between this and this is 700 something, or 600, well, whatever. But the minimum difference between is the minimum difference in this moment is this. But the situation is, when you have this number, you need to compare the last number with the first, only with the first. It's only this case, the last with the first. But we need to consider this case when it's 0 0, because for example, yeah, we need reset. We need a function that reset this number. Okay, let me use my tablet here. This case, how can I validate this? Because I can get the total of minutes in one day is basically, oh my gosh, is basically this number, yeah. I think that I can get the difference between this and this, that is 1, and the difference between 0 of this number and this, well, it's basically no. Yeah, I think that for this, we should consider that this, if, for example, in this case, is because it's very near to the 12, yeah, and in this case the short path is only continue I don't know how to explain that, but it's basically, in this case, it's basically plus 1 compared to this hour. But we need to consider the other case when is, for example, here, do you imagine this is not the current time, is 0100, this is the last. The short path is for back, not for the front. Yeah. I think that we need to the difference. Oh, I think we can take this number, yeah, and less, no, multiply for 16, and this time, for example, less this number, and now apply the difference between the first. No, but if the first have the same value, what happens when you have, for example, 0, 0, and the last is 0, 0, 0, 0? Okay, let me check here. I don't remember what happened if I put a invalid number. I think that it's incorrect, but okay, yeah, sure. Okay, this case only happened when, oh no, okay, this case only happened when we need to do this case, the first with the last is the only case. If for the other, it's we don't have any problem. But with this case, for example, if this, sorry, for example, if the last is 0, no, 0, is 1800, and this is the last and this is the first, we need to do the operation this until reach this number, and next to is starting count when it's reach this number. We need to restart to 0. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I think if, for example, the last element is this, this is a number, sorry, this is the last element in the list. Forget a little bit for one moment this is the last. Forget the difference between these is basically, okay, please, this number, I don't know how many what is the number of this? Is okay, is 1018. 18. Yeah, this is the number. Now we need to get the difference between this and the first. Yeah, in this case, for example, the first is 0. The difference is, well, basically this. Yeah, this is for the back. And for the front is move is basically this number plus, and is get the difference between this. No. Okay, this is the last hour. Imagine that we want to get the difference in moving to the left. I don't know how to explain, but moving to the left is this with this. The difference is this calculus. Yeah. In this case is 360. Yeah, this is the difference, the first difference. But the other difference is that move to the right, in the right side. Yeah, in this case is, for example, this 2 0 0 0 0, and in this case happened or appeared this issue. Now the idea is that when it's calculated in this way is take this number in minus, obviously, that is 0, plus the maximum, and now get the difference. For example, for this is is this less, and now we get the difference. Okay, let me do with this example. Okay, for the first is this, that is 0, and this is 1439. In this way, the result is 139. Yeah, this is the difference. But now in this direction is the number, the minutes, plus this. In this case is this less this is 1. Yeah, and with this we can get the result. Yeah, I think that this is the possible solution for this. Now here, okay, now here is we need to apply the both min diff left to right, right to left. Yeah, in both cases. here is math.min min diff between, yeah, in all the cases I need to do this operation, but in this case is when left to right, left to right, right to left is the normal, and for this is the second with the last. Well, plus this. And the final is only apply again this operation, but with the first and the last. Yeah, in this case is the first with, oh my gosh, the first left to right, right to left, okay, is this is 0 and this is list size, that's 1. Okay, no, this is 0 and here in this way, and the other is the first with the last, and what? Erase or sort. I remember that is this. What? Erase. Only sort. It's collection sort. Got it. Collections. Come on. Output 1 is pet 0. Here, why 0? Sure, because this doesn't exist. Because it's this and this. Why 0? Okay, one thing, I am thinking that this don't make any difference because I am using the ABS and only is, okay, the first with the last, basically. The first with the last and the first with the last, and here is list.size, this one, that is the last. This is the same. Yeah. Okay, now for this, why appear 1? Okay, let me check another examples. Okay, here. Off. And the last. Okay. Yeah, I am having the problem with, I think that is for this, or no, maybe is plus one. No, okay, let me, if 20 hours. Yeah, in the format to 24 hours, this doesn't exist, right? Because basically this changed 0 to 0. Doesn't exist. This means that this in my notes is basically this number, and in this case I am I think that is for the 0 0. Yeah, because I'm sure that if here, for example, here, come on, here, appear 1 should be 2 and return 1, return 0. Why 0? Okay, the first point is that I need to validate when it's 0 0. I need increase 1. Because, for example, the difference between this and this, yeah. But why with this doesn't, oh my god. Yeah, because for example here the difference is to the left is basically 1 and 1439. And this is the difference with this. I think that here is plus 1. Here, I think that In this case, this is the input and this is the output. Yeah, it's for the 0. I think that I am near or close to the solution, but okay, when we are in the right way, we need, yeah, it's +1, left to right, left to right. Is this +1? Well, basically it's this. This inside them. I think that here is not necessary this. Because we are calculating the first with the last, the first with the last. Okay, it's only in this case in the last scenario where Twitch, I forget to check the chat. Okay, well, I am alone. 0 with the last plus this. Okay, let me check the case. Well, this case is right, but in this case, here the mean difference is 0. Why return 0? The mean difference is is the max. Okay, and now here is list. Not don't appear the list, but in this case the list is 1. And the last is, yeah, the first element is 1 and the next element is this. The difference, okay, but the difference between this and this is basically this plus should be less. No, it's the same. Okay, here is +1 for the first. No, why? Return 0. Why return 0 here? Maybe it's for this. Okay, this caused a problem, but why? Min diff. Why min diff is 0 in this moment? Output 0. Why? Okay, the case 2. The min diff is currently this, and the list contains, okay, let me print the list because system.out and here is list string. I'm not sure if I can print these values. Please don't print the memory. We only have one. Why? Why one? Why appear one? Only one? Okay, let me check first if time points result is why result is this? Okay, result is 0, time points, the current time is, in this case it should be 0, and this is 1. Yeah, got it. I am adding in the last. Okay, the first error is this. Okay, now I'm sure that okay, now here okay, the difference is 1. The difference between this and this is basically this less this is 1 and here is 2. I think that is 1 here. Okay, let me, the first should be, should be plus, no, no, I am wrong here. Is 20 hours, no, it's not 20 hours. First with the last, get the difference. And the last, and the first plus this, less. Why? I think that it's only this because we are doing all the calculus, all the calculus left to right. And only get this. Why? No, here is less. No, it's plus. It's less. And is a ABS. Here is math ABS. No, even it's not necessary. I can change the ABS. Here is 1 is 2. Here is this, but it's 1. Why 1? Why appear here is this number? This is not the same that this. This should be have this number. Why appear here? Okay, this is weird. I need check with this. And yeah, it's this. Okay, the face number should be 1. 1. That, no, come on. I don't. No. I don't have this test. I want this test. The first is 0. Got it? The next that is this. Why? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Description. Okay, let me check if I can improve. Oh, well, the first is that remove this, and here is here I can remove a little code, and this is okay. One end here, yeah, and move here at the beginning less this and remove one function and remove this function. No, why? Okay, let me check before if this works. Okay, but it's not the same. No, it's not the best solution. But okay, first is send this value. I think that I can avoid this operation to save in the list and no. Okay, first is solution convert time to minutes Java. Okay, and this is the solution. It's not the best, but works. Next to now is okay, the mean difference. Okay, now before to check the solution, I need to I'll be back fast. One moment. Okay, I'll be back. Now, let me check or think in another way to resolve, or if I can improve this. No, I think that it's necessary to sort the elements. Okay, I will check the editorial. Okay, in this, for example, this is the with the sort, and I think that yeah, it's similar. Sort and is this complexity because we need to sort bubble sort. Okay, I think that is the same but with the bubble sort. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay, I think that I will finish the transmission. Thanks for following this transmission.